Okay, looks like we're live.
Yay! Good evening. Good afternoon, good evening.
And good evening. It's counting down a minute. 27. There we are, we're live now. There we go.
Hi, Deanna.
How you doing?
Mine still isn't up.
Is it not? It should be.
Let me refresh. Yeah, it says live in 49 minutes on mine.
49 seconds is a countdown thing. It shouldn't be 49.
No, it's probably my
weird. Okie doke. Mine's not much better. It's past the standby date. Yeah. So it's me, you, and Deanna at the moment. By looks of it. As I said, it's going to be a bit awkward because a lot of people are going live on Halloween.
Hang on, I haven't
that's the way it
muted
is.
No, it's probably my kid.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Why? Come on, computer. There we go. All right.
Just waiting.
We're all set.
Yay. All set.
All
As
set.
you can see, Deanna, we've got Kim with her cards all set out for there. I got my radio. We've had a few technical issues with the radio tonight, twice. So here's hoping it'll work. Here's hoping it will behave itself. Hi, Dawn. How are you doing?
Hey, Dawn.
So I think we'll start with a spirit box to get that out of the way.
Yep.
And then we'll come back to the spirit box a bit later while Kim does a few card readings. Once this particular first part of the session is over, I'm asking Kim if she'd like to do maybe a reading for somebody, or she may feel inspired or drawn to someone. And so we shall see how that goes. Yeah, Kim's cloth is stunning, isn't it? Yeah,
Thanks.
She won the competition with cloths tonight. Yep.
I pulled it off my fabric shelf. Ooh, somebody's got something to say there. Okay, why is my computer frozen? There we go. Maybe if I unfroze my YouTube.
Okay, so to explain a little bit, I've got two radios with me tonight. The FCD, it's a box which has got an adjustable sweep on it and reverb. The idea behind the ghost boxes that you see in front of you is that spirit can manipulate the frequencies to come through with voices, answers to questions, or like they were earlier, very mischievous and having playing with me and playing jokes. So yeah, it's this radio is easier to use for ease of listening. The other one is rather noisy and it's harder to listen to. So I may not use that one tonight and use that one for uploading videos. This one I'm going to use tonight. Now, briefly show you around here. She's got crystals in this little box here. She's got an antenna, which I don't use because I don't need it. And she's got reverb and she's got the sweep rate. Now, I tend to go with the higher sweep rate, which means that if voices come through, it's definitely spirit because it's not picking up on radios signals as much. So we're going to try this out first, I think. Just bear with me, and I'm going to just
it a little earlier, and they were banging down the door to get on. So
they were, yes, they were like, "Yay, she's on," kind of thing, and I'm like, "No, not now." Yeah. So I did that to him twice. So hopefully, the third time lucky will be a breeze. Hopefully. Yeah, they definitely fighting to come in when they can.
Yep.
Definitely. Yeah. And Kim's been playing with her tarots and her cards. I'm really interested to see what she comes up with them, because that'd be great. But first of all, happy Halloween to you all, and may you have a blessed Shemaine and Samhain, and I can't remember what it is for Scotland because it's gone right on my head. But yeah, this night is mainly a pagan Wiccan celebration. That's where it originated, and it's their end of year, so it's like their New Year kind of thing. And we have I believe, is it a blue moon, Kim? We have a blue moon?
Yes, there's a blue moon tonight, a full blue moon tonight as well.
Wow. So spirit are thought to be closer to this side than the thinning of the veil, they call it. And it means that spirits can communicate much easier than normal. And the power of the moon is going to help us with that as well. So let's kick this radio on and see what we get. Okay. You probably hear that tick, tick, tick. Okay. Oh, they're there. Somebody just laughed.
No.
Right. No. Hello. Hi. If there's somebody with us. Hi, Beth. That was Beth. Can you give me some names, please? Hi, Rob. Hi. We have a full house.
I heard Norman.
John. Hi. Ron, did you just come through? Can you say your name again, please? Bethany. Okay, so that was spirit names that we called out, which is fantastic, and I'd like to thank you for that. Can you tell me, please, how many are here? 2. I think. There's a lot here because I'm still getting names. Ooh, that was weird. So anyway, moving along. Can you all come through one at a time, please, and start talking to each other? Really nice. Does anybody in chat have a question they'd like to type in chat for spirits? Anybody have a question we can have them answer? Or if there's somebody you'd like to reach out to, just give me a name and we'll see if they can come through.
I have a name. I would like to know if Margaret's around.
Okay. Type that in chat so people know what you're saying there as well, because only I can hear you right now. Kim just asked if she could have Margaret come through. Is there a Margaret here this evening, please, for Kim? Hello? Everybody hold fire. Tell me if Margaret is here for... Yeah. Okay. Can somebody tell me if Margaret is here, please? There's a lot of people trying to come through all at once. It's not going to work if you don't take your time, please. All my guides, please pause to a queuing system, please. I'd like to reach out to Margaret for Kim. So, Margaret, if you're here, can you just say yes? No, they're adamant they're going to come through at once. So, okay, let's do a test a minute, okay? I'm holding something in my hand. It's a crystal or something. Can you tell me what this is, please, in spirit? Can you see this? Can you tell me what this is? Skull, that's right. I picked that up then. They're still coming up with the names. Wow, we got a full house. I'm just going to rescan a minute. Okay. I'm trying one more time. Could you ask if Margaret can come through for Kim Fuller, please?
No one else.
No one else knows.
Wow, that was.
Thank you. I know that one. Guides. That gentleman. Alan Toussaint. Hello.
Yeah.
Can my guides please keep these spirits in check and let one come through at a time? We will talk to you, but we can't talk to you if you're all talking at the same time. So please take your time. I'm going to try one more time because I know my guide is there now because I just heard him. Is there Margaret in there anywhere who'd like to give a message to Kim? Hi, my lady. I'm just going to turn the reverb off for 1 second.
Lost.
That's better. Let's see if we can find Margaret for Kim one more time.
Hello.
Not at this moment, by the sound of it.
No.
Radio.
There's a lot of you here this evening because I gave you a list of names. Just a curiosity sake, can you give me a list of names and give me a shout out of who's here, please? There we go. Patrick. Patrick, how are you? Hi, Patrick, how are you? Fed up, me too. Me too, are they not queuing up for you? Causing trouble, okay. Patrick, how old are you? Patrick, 27. Okay. Is there someone you'd like to give a message to? All right. Because everybody's trying to come through too much all at the same time, I'm going to take this off now and go over to Kim and see if there's something she'd like to do. Thank you for talking to me this evening, guys, and I'm here there because you called out all your names. But it seems to me that we've got a full house and everybody's not prepared to queue. So let's have a chilling down period and we'll try this again in a little bit. But come through guys one at a time, okay? Thank you. Bye now. Okay, I'm going to give that a knock on the head for a minute because if I'm again. This is what happened earlier.
Yeah, that is what happened earlier.
As you
They
can
were
tell,
just crazy.
crazy money to come through, which is understandable. I haven't done this for, oh my God, 15 years or more. So yeah, I'm back. And of course, they all want to jump on the bandwagon. But you probably, when I ask for names, I actually get a legible, intelligent response. And I get a list of names, not like radio stations. I get an absolute list of names. Well, I counted at least, what would you say, Kim? 19, 20 of them at least?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to get this sorted out. I'm going to have a word with my guides and try and get them to queue up better than they are doing. Because at the moment, they all want to jump on the bandwagon. But I hope you enjoyed that. It was a good laugh.
Patrick was
else.
wanting to say something, but he'll have to come through clearer and get the other guys to step back.
Longer. Yeah. Yeah.
I also heard a Norman in there too.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard a Ron come through really strong. I actually did your Bethany once. Now I've spoken to her before. She's amazing. There was a lot of names there I didn't recognize. But they will do that. They will bounce over each other if they can, try and come through. The stronger ones will try and come through over the top of everybody else.
Yeah.
So I need to have a strong word with spirit guides and sort of say to my guys, pull the reins in a little bit and let's do this properly. But this tonight is just a taster of what's to come. And I'm hoping over time that, we build a rapport with spirit and they get to know that this is happening on a regular basis and that they can be more patient. But right now, I think they're thinking, how long is this going to last? And let's all get in there quick. So yeah, hopefully we can get this to last a bit longer in future.
Sounds like Junior's got something to say.
Junior's joining in as well. Yeah, he's another one, you see. He's called interference. He's like something you get on radio. Yeah. Yeah, John's piece of hand for being a good boy. There you go. Ooh, not my hand, just my hand. So Kim was explaining to me earlier about her runes that she has. And I found it really interesting. Can you explain about those?
Yes, these are runes that were made for me by a friend of mine in England. And he makes he's made me a wand. He's made me an incense holder. He's made me quite a few pieces, but these are his own special design runes. And I pulled them out tonight. He's not going to be able to make it tonight, but they're beautiful. And he put my initials on the back. So I pulled these out tonight. I forget what kind of wood he said these were, but they're gorgeous. And they've got his maker's mark on the side, which is the double arrow. So,
yeah.
And this one has cat's eye in it.
There, gorgeous. So maybe somebody'd like to have a little reading, or maybe have you draw rune for them or something.
If anybody wants a reading, let me know.
We won't do them unless they request it because that's just not the way it's done. So, yeah.
Turn on the
light. If
light.
Everybody's a bit nervous, I'd like a rune, please.
You want a rune or a card reading?
Oh, yes, a rune, please.
This is how I do them because I don't have a bag. So this is how I'm going to do them.
Okay.
Oops, one fell on the floor.
Oh.
So you're not supposed to have that one.
Okay.
Well, look at all my initials came up there. That one fell on the floor, so we're going to go with that one.
Okay.
So, and it came up that way. So I feel like this is telling me you're going in the right direction. But you have a lot of things on the go at the moment. You feel like you're being pulled in several directions, but really the several directions are the right direction for you.
Oh, right. Okay. So several directions.
Any sense at all? I feel like you've got three
Yeah.
or four irons in the fire, and you're trying to pick
Yeah, I
which
have.
one you should be doing, but really all of
Mhm.
them are okay to be doing. It's okay for you to do a little of
Okay.
this, a little of that, a little of that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, because I thought maybe I would have to choose between my spiritual or my crafting, or whether
No,
to go with the radio or whether to go with
you do not
EVPs or
have
whether
to
to
make a
go
choice.
this or that.
You do
Cool.
not
That's good
have
to
to
know.
make a choice at all. And that's where
Yeah.
you're going to find your happiness, is in not making a choice, because I feel you're putting too much pressure on yourself to make that choice.
Mm-hmm.
So stop
Mhm.
doing that. It's a little hand slap from spirit.
Okay.
So don't make a
That makes
choice. Just go with the flow.
sense.
Go with the
Yeah.
flow. Trust your
Yeah.
instincts.
Mhm.
And as for worrying about stressful things, we'll say,
Yeah.
don't.
Which I.
There's going to be more stress anyway in the future, because it's just life.
Mhm.
So cross that bridge when you come to it. Don't worry about things that
Yeah.
may or may not happen in the future, because you're
Yeah.
just
Stop the
bringing
anxiety.
negative energy to you.
Okay.
So keep
Well, that
going
was
where
cool.
you're going. You're doing fine.
Keep doing what I'm doing.
And
Cool.
don't worry about making a choice and putting that pressure on yourself, is really the main message.
That's good. I'm glad to hear
Okay.
that, because yeah, I do stress about things a lot. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. That's really good. It cleared it out a little bit as to what I was thinking about. Yeah,
Oh, good.
definitely. So,
Hi, Claire.
hi, Claire. Hi, girlie. How you doing? All right? Hope so. So, is there anybody else would like a rune or a card? Come on, girls, shake a leg. This is your chance. So, is there anybody else with a rune picked? I just went first to make it show you basically what it does, and she's right, spot on actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Excellent.
feel
Thank
like
you so
you're trying
much.
to force a choice, and you don't need to force that choice.
It's like, yeah. So I like everything I do. It's just sometimes I do too much of everything, and it gets on top of you, doesn't it? So
Well, it does, but you like a lot of
explain the
different things.
difference.
You like a lot of different things.
Oh, right. Yeah, I do. I like a lot of different. Donna's asked, can you explain the difference between? I think she means the runes
And tarot? Well, tarot
yeah,
is
I think so.
78 cards. It has a major arcana and a lower arcana, much the same as a deck of cards has, like the royal suit, king, queen, jack, ace, which is the higher cards, and then the rest of them. Tarot is similar to that. Tarot has gotten a bad rap over the years, but it's just a tool like anything else. It's the intention that you put into that tool that makes it good or bad. Like,
yeah,
a knife is good for cutting steak, but it also has bad things it can do, right?
yeah.
So it's your intention when you're using something that makes it good or bad. So if you have good intentions, there's nothing wrong with these.
Good.
These are not, of Satan or any of that stuff. That's just
all good here. I think if you have a card reading, it can be a bit more in depth, I think.
Yeah, card readings are more in depth. Runes are a very old pagan, almost a form of communication, in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
And they have ancient runic symbols on them.
Uh-huh.
They're various sizes. I have another one over here, I think, with the other symbols on it. Hang on. Do I have that here? Maybe not.
Would you like a reading, Dawn? Card or the runes? I mean,
I have more runes. I have several runes. They're very, very earthy energy runes.
Yeah.
Yes, I find runes to be short, sweet, and blunt, whereas card readings are more in depth.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
another set of runes that was made for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same symbols, actually. They're close to the same symbols. I believe these ones have my name.
A card, please.
You want me to pull a card, Dawn?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a card reading, please.
Runes are usually made of wood. Specific trees have different energies. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the deck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make 3 piles. So do you want 1, 2, or 3, Dawn?
Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, please. And Claire says she loves her rooms too. I know Claire does the rooms.
Yeah, these ones I have are called witches runes, which have less in them than the regular runes. They're in the other room. I don't have them in here with me. 2? Okay.
So can you pick one? That's it. I didn't see I put 2 in, did you?
Yep.
Oh, there we are. I got it.
So I pulled 3 cards for you. Okay. First card.
Yeah.
King of Cups. Then we have Queen of Pentacles. And then we have 5, 6, 8 of Swords. So I feel like there's a strong male influence around you. And you kind of turn to that person for guidance and to ground you. And it could be someone in your life, or it could be somebody in spirit as well. But there's always that grounding force and energy that's around you. I feel like that you have gotten a good focus in your life. You're very centered yourself. But I do feel like sometimes you can be your own worst enemy at the same time, and you self-doubt. And I think you should stop doing that. Don't self-doubt. It's a thing we all do, and it doesn't help, when you're trying to move forward. I feel like you have a specific question you're looking for an answer for right now. I want to say business-wise, things are going well for you with your business. Things have really picked up over the last while, and it's putting you in a really good place, and that's wonderful news. And I feel like you've got a really good path forward with your business as well. So keep focusing on that. Do you have any questions?
There you go. There you go.
Bye,
How do you
Claire.
feel about that? I see. Is that okay for you, Dawn?
And if you have a specific question, you can go ahead and ask.
Yeah, you can ask one question. That. Nope, no questions.
Did that make sense, Dawn?
Okay.
I hope it did.
Thank you, she says.
For asking.
Okay, now that Kim did that, Dawn, I'm just going to draw one angel card. Show them. 1, 2, or 3, Dawn. 1, 2, or 3. Pick one card out of the set for you. Do you like 1, 2, or 3? I'll just do a quick one card pull. Three. Okay. So let's put these out the way. I'm just going to spread them out I'll go to the first one I feel attracted to for you. There she is, down there. Okay, so what we got? Oh, nice one. We've got new beginnings and a fresh start. So you're obviously thinking maybe a beginning something anew, or maybe refreshing something in your life. New beginnings don't always mean start again. It can sometimes mean new beginnings as in improvement on something, or something you're doing that you want to make better. I'll get, improve it and make it feel like a new beginning because you're introducing other things into your life. As you can see, it's an angel lady there. Okay. I do feel, though, that you do sometimes wonder if you need a fresh start. Now, that could be moving to another area, or maybe selling your house and moving to a new house. That can sometimes happen with this card. But definitely thinking of either refreshing or restarting something anew. So this is just giving credence to that and acknowledging that fact, and that it feels quite positive. It doesn't feel negative. There's no negativity coming from it. So I would say if you're thinking of doing something new, or are a bit uneasy about it, or not sure which way to go with it, then for me, this card sort of just confirms it's okay to do that. It's probably going to be something a little bit different, but it'll be fine. It'll all work out fine in the end. So that's that one. Okay, lovely.
I feel like it's business related, something you're questioning and wondering if you should do it. And I think it's a positive step to make, whatever it is you're thinking of.
Definitely positive. Yeah, definitely positive. Do go for it if you have something in your mind to do, because you live one life, and time's precious, and if you want to go ahead, then you go ahead. You're welcome, sweetheart. So has anybody got any questions in regard to spirits, or what you think the afterlife may be, if it exists, or anything you're thinking about in general? I've been mithered today by spirit a little bit, because they knew I was coming to do this. And a long time since I worked with them. I did do a session on my group some time ago, back last year, I think it might have been. And I did blind mediumship there, but I haven't done that for a while. I am picking up on a lady that's coming through. So this could be for somebody that watches this back, or it could be somebody that's here now. The lady coming through, there is an M. It's a Maureen or something along those lines. All right.
I'll take that.
And you take that. Thank God for that.
Maureen is my middle name.
All day.
Maureen is my middle name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. The lady I have with me, very strong character. What she said goes. Don't question, just do. And life will be good. I wouldn't like to say what would happen if you didn't. But, she's very sweet. She comes across as somebody that doesn't suffer fools gladly in this life. She certainly doesn't on the other side either. But she was a very kind soul. She had a very generous being about her. She doesn't look very big in stature to me as that she's coming through. She's a sweet lady, but you didn't suffer fools gladly, that kind of thing. She just wants to come through basically today and say that she's fine, everything's okay. She's with the people she needs to be with, but she does keep an eye. And she's quite happy with the way things are going right now. But she does still watch. She does still take notes, especially when how can I put it? Oh, what's the best way to put it? Especially on a low ebb. If you're on a low ebb, she's the one that's there giving you the strength to continue. Very, very healing type of person. But as I said, in this life, she I suppose she come across as blunt, but never malicious, you know. There wasn't
Yeah.
maliciousness behind it. It was genuinely to look out for your best interests. She appreciates she could be difficult sometimes when she was here, and that she didn't always make things easy, but the love was great and all encompassing. Loved her family, loved her friends, you know, just a genuine, solid, salt of the earth type of lady that came through today. And I'm glad I could pass that message on.
Thank you.
Because we've been waiting a long time to do that. So I'm glad I could do that today.
Thank you very much.
If I think, you're welcome. As I said, you know, she has been bothering me all day. I wasn't going to say anything, and that's why I did drop a subtle hint earlier and said I might do some raw mediumship.
Yeah.
There was also, I don't know who this is for, but anybody watching this back or is here now, if you could not acknowledge, please, it would be helpful in the comments if you're watching it back right now, if you're here. I can't always say who these people are for. You know, it's not like having a direct phone line.
Yeah.
I just have to go with whatever it is they put in my mind's eye, and I just have to give that over. I don't understand it, but it'll make sense to somebody, hopefully. So would you like to step forward? Step forward, friend. Okay. I have a gentleman with me. He's not very old when he passed. This gentleman tells me that he was in a road accident, from what I can pick up. He passed suddenly. He literally was out of body straight away. There was no pain. And he says, the person that's always thinking of him, please tell them there was no pain. I didn't suffer. It was quick. But I'm always with you. I know you question because you feel like you didn't get the chance to say goodbye or anything. But, you know, they don't want, this person doesn't want the living loved one to continue on the path that they're on at the moment, which is blaming, self-blame. For whatever that be, only he knows. But he doesn't want that person blaming, self-blame, because he says he was totally out of his control. He didn't even know, you know, what happened basically until after he was over there. He does come in visitation, and you do feel him around you sometimes. But you do not let go. We can't let go. When someone passes, we don't let go. I think we'll always carry them with us in our heart, no matter what.
Yeah.
But the self-blame has to stop, is what he's telling me. Name, I'm trying to get his name in now. It's a Jamie, yeah. Might be James, but known like Jamie or something like that. It's hard to pick up because they speak on such a high frequency sometimes. It's not always easy. And like I said, I haven't done this for a long time. But I've definitely got this young man that passed in a very severe road accident. So if you're watching this back and you can comment to me, please, just let me know that you've received the message. That would be lovely. And I'm grateful to you, my friend, for coming through. And wish you much love and light. Thank you. So that's the other one that was bothering me most of the day.
Well, I have a lady here named Norma. I don't know if anybody can take
cool.
that.
You got it.
But I feel like her time was around the 1950s, and she's showing me a bridesmaid's dress and a black and white photo. Somewhere there's photos of her in this bridesmaid's dress. So I don't know who this is for, but she's come forward and she's holding this photograph. Her name is Norma. So if anybody can take that, I don't know. But she just wanted to say hello, basically.
Yeah, they may be able to take that in the comments after the live is over. Not always that somebody sort of, but Spirit will know they'll need them to watch the video, and somebody may pick up on that. That's how it works.
It is.
It's how it works. You know, it comes through in the strangest ways sometimes. It really is strange sometimes how the spirit world works, but that's how they are. And yeah, that was pretty good. So would anybody else that's here like a reading at all from Kim?
Or Shannon. Kim and Shannon are both very rusty because I haven't done readings for a long time.
Yeah, I'm pretty rusty. Yeah, bit rusty, but we do try.
I used to do readings all the time, and for many, many people in different cultures and everything. And, you know, but it's been years since I've done it because crafting has taken the front row seat.
Yeah.
Lately. And
I'm grateful that Kim's with me tonight. So
I'm happy that Shannon has kind of nudged me back in this direction.
I'm glad I did.
Yeah, I am very happy.
I'm glad I did. As I said, you know, there's different ways of working with the spirit world. I mean, this radio lark, you know, people go, oh, you know, they do actually manipulate the frequencies, as I said. This radio I can show you briefly and quickly, but it's very, very noisy, so I'll turn the volume down in a minute. AM, FM, forward and reverse. You can do the sweet rates, which I take to about 200. Sweet rate on this the same. Okay. So we'll do forward and reverse. This time I will put the on timer up. Hello, hello. Hello. As I said, this chugs, so I tend not to leave it on too long. So you set those readings to 200 there and there, and further down, the quicker it will scan. Ah.
Oh, your grandmother's name is Norma. Okay.
Right, so that's that one.
Well, maybe check into that, Deanna. Ask your mom if she's got a photograph in black and white of her that she was in someone's wedding party or at someone's wedding wearing this. It looked like a satiny dress to me. And see if she's got that photo.
She more likely has. Definitely. It's nice that you could come forward and accept the name and maybe look into that. She's, you know, she took time to come through this evening knowing you were here, so it's always a blessing when you get a message from the other side.
Yeah, her name was like super strong.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something you need to discover and find out. Awesome.
Yeah, let's have a look and see what you can find out.
Awesome. Yay.
So do we try the naughty spirits again?
Sure, try the naughty spirits again.
They are naughty tonight. They're all trying to jump on the bandwagon. Let's hope they learned their lesson now. I turned it off. I doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, one more go.
I feel more like, for me personally, I'm going to get more from mediumship than the cards tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so channeling the sweet rates are full. Yeah, your opera singer's back.
I hear that. I'm writing stuff down.
Hello. Good evening. Could you give me your name, please? Deb. Russell. Brian.
Deb. Russell.
Alex. Richard. Stephen. Dillis. Steve. Edward. Alma. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing that in a fashion. That's better. That was That was a better way of doing it. So we have certain people in chat at the moment. We have a lady called Deanna. We have a lady called Kim Fuller. We have a Dawn. We had a Claire. Is there anybody on the radio tonight that would like to speak to any of these ladies? Give me a name, please. Edward. I'm here. Chocolates. He's asking for chocolate. So here we go. Hang on. All right. Well, you spotted it, didn't you? Right, now, spirit can sometimes not eat like they eat, but they actually do take the essence of whatever you provide them. There you go. Chocolate. Hello. This child. Hello, babes. Are you here for anybody specifically? Hello, sweet child. What's your name? Hello. Somebody just shouted the name Dawn. Dawn again.
Cheers.
That's a gentleman is here for Dawn. Please.
Smile. That's it.
Did you pick that? Elliot. Okay. I'm going to have to work with the radio quietly because obviously there's a message for Dawn that they don't want to get now publicly. I'll do that at private level and I'll pass it on to Dawn privately. Okay. Thanks for coming through, guys. I'm going to let you all go now and we'll speak again soon, okay? Thank you for coming through. I'm Martin. There's a Martin as well again. All right, guys. We'll talk again soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye. Wow. They're all coming through. Wow. I can tell it's not the radio. What would actually like a radio channel where you get music and you get all the interference, and you get people talking regular. These are 20 or more names. That doesn't happen on a radio station.
Nope.
Yeah.
We had Patrick, Deb, Russell, Alex, Richard, Stephen, Phyllis, Edward, Alma, and Elliot were some of the ones I got. That you said.
Yeah, I heard that child spirit as well towards the end. Came through, but didn't come through with a name. So yeah, I'm going to be working with this box a lot more. And the more they understand that I'm going to be doing it more than just the one thing, they will then take time to give messages. Right now, they're just jumping in, going, "I'm here," sort of thing, you know. So if anybody's watching this back, recognize a voice or somebody's name that they would like a message from, comment below, please, and let me know. That would be good. So if anybody else would like a reading before we finish the night, please let us know now. And I will pull one angel card and Kim can do your reading of either those or the cards. That would be good.
Well, I'm being given the name Michael.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who it's for, but Michael came through very strong. And he's holding a cake.
A cake? Oh, celebration.
And is there a celebration or some kind of like anniversary or birthday or something coming up that pertains to a Michael? And that it's okay to celebrate it. I feel like somebody wasn't going to, but you should.
Yeah.
Is that for you, Shannon? I feel like it's for you.
No, Michael. I will accept the guy, but at the minute I can't place him.
Okay.
Might be something that'll come into mind later.
Okay.
But if not, and it's not for me, please put it in the comments below if you recognise any of that. If you're watching this back, that would be great. Let Kim know, and then maybe she can elaborate on that. We do another session.
I feel like he's like
So,
older, mid to late 50s, bit of graying hair. Yeah, he's holding the cake.
no. This is obviously for somebody that he's either going to watch this back because they do know that people, are going to be watching this back. Otherwise, they wouldn't come through with things. So please comment below if you get anything that you think you could contribute to any of the names tonight. If you go through this video playback and you think you may have picked up on your loved one, let us know in the comments below and we can elaborate on that maybe on another session. How does that sound? That would be good.
Sounds good to me. You mean we're doing this again?
It looks like it, yeah. Why not? It's going to take a while for the channel to get established, but I have all the faith in the world it will get established because just a little brief introduction to me. My name is Shannon. I'm 61 years old. I've been a medium now for much of my life. I saw my first spirit when I was 6, and they haven't left me alone since, basically. I've done mediumship work in spiritual churches on the rostrum for a number of years, and I also did private readings, and I do cardings. So yeah, that's an introduction to me. I'm a psychic clairvoyant spiritual counselor. It was my full title back then. But hopefully now we can get this channel established and maybe help some people connect with their loved ones, which would be a dream to do.
And
so I hope you can do what subscribe. Join in.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was just going to say that I am a Reiki master in Kundalini Reiki, and I'm also a medium, clairvoyant, and an empath as well. And I have been, I had my first experience with spirit when I was 5, and I heard my sister's thoughts, which sounds really weird, but we were playing charades, and the older kids, because I was only 5, were writing down what we were supposed to act out. And for the little kids who couldn't read, they were whispering it in our ear. So my sister wrote down something on a piece of paper and gave it to my other friend to act out. And I knew exactly what it was, and I spit it out. It was the little ballerina danced on the stage. And my sister accused me of cheating, but I heard her in her head say it and write it down. And ever since then, I've had things like that happen to me. So weird experience. But I think a lot of people have those kind of experiences, especially when they're kids.
Yeah. And I think when you grow, because, the innocence thing, there's a lot of talented people out there, and everybody's capable of something, gift or another, but some people either choose not to use it or don't acknowledge it at all. And that's just the way it is. It's just I've acknowledged it and we work with it, but we haven't done it for such a long time because other things took over, families, children, crafting, obviously, crafting and everything else. But I've sort of roped her back in.
Well, I kind of ran into some people, I won't say where or how, but they were spiritual people, but they weren't nice people, and it soured me a little bit for a while, and I just kind of got away from it. But it was always part of me, ever since I was little, like I said. But I'm happy to be back doing readings again. I've done mediumship readings in a spiritualist atmosphere, I've done online readings for people. Many years of that I did. That was how I made my living for a while, was doing readings online.
Yeah.
But
As I said, new channel,
Yep.
new way of doing things, and hopefully it will build. But again, like I said, if you had any names either through the radio, myself or Kim tonight, and
Yep.
you're watching this back and you go, oh yeah, that resonates with me. Oh yeah, that's so and so. Let us know in the comments, guys. You know, as for naysayers and skeptics and all the rest of it, please, you're entitled to your opinions. I'm not knock you for your opinions, but please do not knock us for what we are. All right, keep it civil. You know, that's all I ask. At the end of the day, need for any nastiness or anything, because basically you'll get your karma if you do.
Yeah.
Just want this channel to be a nice place to come, and maybe get some solace, even if you don't get a message yourself, but can sort of see other people getting it and it's genuine, just to sort of give proof of the afterlife in one way is what I'm looking to do. And another way is we're looking to sort of give people some comfort, you know, through the channel, and also connect with spirit via the radios and everything else, and discuss all sorts of things spiritually inclined with you. So that's what we'll be aiming to do. I do thank those that did turn up tonight for coming. I hope you enjoyed your evening. I know I did. How about you, Kim?
Yeah, it was awesome.
I love it. Yeah, love it, love it. And I think Kim did a blinding job with the cards and with the rune and everything else, and explaining herself. And so chuffed she's here. Honestly, I really
Well,
am.
I'm very rusty.
Yeah, we all are, lovely.
Thank
It
you,
comes with
Shannon,
age.
for giving
You
me
start
an
to creak and crunch
opportunity.
at our age.
Yeah,
That's all
it's
right.
been a
Don't
long
worry.
time
I
since
love
I've
it.
done readings, but you know, thank you for pushing me
Yeah.
in this direction, Shannon.
But help so many people, see, love. You know, there are people out there that just need a bit of comfort, you know, and a little message from their loved ones, you know.
Yeah.
Can mean a lot, especially at this time. Even more so. It's no wonder
Yeah.
the radio's gone ballistic
Yeah.
with everything that's going on. I won't mention the word because you get banned off YouTube if you do, but we all know why. And yes, you know, the spirit box is going to be going crazy. It's key. And I think that's what's happening, is when they turn it on, they just all want to jump in, you know.
Yeah.
And who blames them? You know, because it's the way of the
Well,
world
and
right now.
it's the night for it, you know, and
Yeah,
there's a blue
the
moon,
availability
and
right now.
you know, there's a lot of factors, you know, and people are wanting
There is.
that right now,
There
I
is.
think.
Yes, and hopefully, you know, we can do our small bit to do that, which would be nice. Anyway, it's good night from me, ladies, because that's it for tonight. We'll give the radio a rest now. And what about you, Kim? You all done, or do you get your drone?
I'm good. Yes, I'm good. Thank you, Shannon, for having me here. I really appreciate it. It was fun. I'd love to do it again. And thank you guys for being in the chat. And I hope you have a blessed Samhain.
Yes,
Happy Halloween.
very much so. Before we go, I'd like to mention that when we do our next one, and bother to watch this all the way, we will be doing giveaway at some point, but not this evening. So it might be worth your while to pop into the next live, because we've been doing little spiritual giveaways, let's say.
Yeah.
Something to help and alleviate. So yes, that would be lovely. Kim will also be doing a giveaway, and so will I on our next one. So until then, much love and light. Stay safe everywhere and everything you do. And love your loved ones, because you never know how long you've got them in the chair. So please be kind to everybody. That's me for tonight. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. You take care now, okay? Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.